are they still looking into for you whether you can do warp drive? I mean, really.
Yeah.
What are his actual thoughts on these strange sightings?
There seems to be, oddly enough, some breakthrough on the whole warp drive thing. It is possible, theoretically possible, to warp space itself. You're not traveling faster than the speed of light, but you're warping space such that space is moving.
And that's
Okay,
what?
got that?
Is that a... Now, wait a minute.
What does Elon Musk think these UFOs really are?
On a pitch-black night off the coast of California, newly leaked video allegedly shows one of the U.S. Navy's stealth ships tracking an unknown object in the sky. And after a few minutes,
Splashed.
Interestingly, he never addresses what he actually thinks these UFOs are, only discussing the possibility of aliens. Could this be because he is aware of the technology that is being witnessed? With recent events, you would think Elon would have something to say on the subject, but Elon's very hush when it comes to the actual technical side of the whole UFO phenomenon, which I find strange considering space tech is what he's all about. What if he has information he's forced to keep quiet?
You built this whole thing in 2 years.
Yeah.
Clearly, Elon's could potentially have some knowledge of greater technologies.
Super intelligent.
So, if he does, who would he tell? If Elon told anyone, I would imagine it would be Joe Rogan. Clearly, they're acquainted ever since Elon's appeared on the podcast multiple times.
And constantly innovating, decide to just make a flamethrower. Where do you have the time for that?
Well, we didn't put a lot of time into the flamethrower.
And I assume when the cameras are off, the more secretive information could hypothetically be discussed. So what does Joe Rogan think these UFOs are?
Jax?
Yeah, they don't know what they are.
Okay.
There's some of them that could easily be drones because they're not moving at spectacular speeds.
Right.
They're just sort of like hovering over aircraft carriers. Those could be drones. They could be some new style of drone or some new kind of technology that maybe some foreign government has. But there's other ones that were spotted by Air Force pilots and then tracked, and they have detailed data on the speed of these things. They have video of these things going with what appears to be thousands of miles an hour, instantaneously accelerating with no visible propulsion system, no heat signature. They don't know what the fuck this is.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but for as long as NASA has been watching rockets, no one has ever witnessed something like this. So if Elon's helped innovate rockets that can land safely after being launched, I would be very surprised if Elon doesn't know anything about the objects that can exceed speeds we previously thought were impossible. With his awareness and innovation of advanced technologies, Elon has to have at least an opinion.
There's conceivably a way to do warp drive, but it's such esoteric, super out on the edge physics. Because technically you cannot go faster than the speed of light, but space can travel faster than the speed of light. That's what's meant by warp drive. But the amount of energy you need to warp space is unbelievably gigantic. So, you'd have to be converting matter to energy at a rate that is cannot conceive, really. It can't be like something like, well, if we just convert 1 Jupiter per second to energy, then problem solved. That's a lot, and there's not many Jupiters.
So Elon Musk seems to know exactly how it could be done, even explaining what it would take.
You'd have to be converting matter to energy at a rate that is cannot conceive, really.
Converting matter into energy? Isn't that exactly what the Hadron Collider is doing?